Hello again. This may be a short video, but I didn't want to wait too long before I made another one. And I am in the process of making a video about my rescue pup, Charlie. It's going to be a voiceover with a lot of pictures and video to tell his story. But while I work on that, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the weekend. So this weekend we had an outdoor gem show not far from here, less than an hour away, in the middle of the desert. It's actually more of a lapidary gem and mineral kind of show, with a lot of old-timers who have been collecting giant pieces of stones, minerals, and crystals, which they mostly have been polishing or cutting, making cabochons for jewelry making and things like that. So not that many crystal booths, but there were a few. The main thing is that this event is a camp out. It's called a tailgate weekend, and rain or snow or shine or wind, they are there every year, and sometimes they get a little of everything. So we actually had snow on Thursday night, and then Friday it melted, but it was really cold and windy, so we decided to go on Saturday. And one of the main reasons I wanted to go is that because it's outside, lots of people are camping there, and lots of people bring their dogs, and it's very exciting, for Charlie, I think. So I wanted to bring him and do a little socializing and walk him around, and it was really fun. It was great, and he was very good. He loves to go in the car, and it was a good day. So I did get a couple of things. So I thought I would show you my little purchases, and then some things that I got for Charlie. So not at the gem show, but afterwards. And I'm using my new tripod. So the camera's above me right here, and we'll see how this turns out. It's a little disorienting. We'll see how it looks, because I can always put the camera behind me and shoot overhead, so it's more like you're looking over my shoulder. But you tell me if this looks okay for you. At least I can see the monitor very well, so I can make sure to show you up close and personal. So, we drove to the middle of nowhere. It's like when you cross a certain intersection of roads, dirt roads, you set your odometer and go 7 miles up a dirt road. And there's lots of off-road vehicles up there, and lots of people camping and things. So you just drive and drive and drive and drive and drive and drive on the bumpy road. And then you come to this clearing where lots of people have just parked off the side of the road and near the booths. So that's what we did, and there were some beautiful stones there, of course. We had to do a little rock hounding. I didn't get too many. Oopsie. Mostly I was fascinated with these beautiful green stones. This green color, it had such a variety of light to dark, kind of lime green to almost a bluish green, and some of them had other minerals in it. Like this one has a little bit of probably iron ore in there. See that reddish Oops, the reddish there. And this one also has some tourmaline and black. It's fun trying to find the camera. Right there. See that black? Maybe. It's a little shiny. Yeah. So I got a lot of different little pieces. This one has quartz in it. Oops. Quartz. Right there. And then of course I had to get some quartz. Because for some reason the quartz out there, it's so smooth. It's almost like it's been tumbled. It's kind of waxy looking. It's got a shine to it, which I can't really catch right here. But yeah, it's very interesting because even the edges are softened, and it's quite away from any major wash or hillside. So I don't know if it's just rain over the years or whatever. Everything else there is kind of sharp and pointy, and these are kind of smooth and waxy and very pretty, very bright white, very bright. So I just got a couple of those just to have a little bit of the energy from out there in the Mojave Desert. Yeah. And they were free, of course. There's another one with the black on it. And my friend got a whole bunch, and some really big ones too. But that's okay. I really don't need a lot more rocks. I like a little representation. And it's so easy to just slip them in your pocket when you're walking along. You see, oh, look at that pretty one shining at me. I'm gonna take it. Just like when I was a kid. That was my free treasure. And there were a few booths that had some really gorgeous pieces, especially the lepidolite and calcite, and what else did we see? Oh, some rutilated quartz. It was not that big. It was probably about this big. And it had fibers of gold all through it. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quartz with rutilated fibers inside. And it was beautiful, and I loved holding it and talking to the guy about it. But it was very expensive, so there was no way. And I also saw this gorgeous lepidolite that was quite big, quite chunky, but it was vibrant purple. It was just beautiful with little sparkles in it. And I do love lepidolite. And I was realizing that I don't have very much. I have a few tumbles, and that's all I have left because I either sold all mine or gave them as gifts. So yeah, so now I don't have my own. And I went to 3 different tables that kind of pulled me to the lepidolite. And one of the last tables we went to, I found something I could buy. And it is lepidolite. And it's a heart. I haven't bought a palm stone in quite a while. But look at this beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? Got a lot of color, a lot of purple. Yeah. Quartz. It's pretty heavy. And it was only $10. So the gas money that my friends gave me for the trip, I used it to buy a couple of things. So this was one of them. And as soon as I bought it, I put it right inside my shirt next to my heart. It's so calming and sweet, and lepidolite is such a good energy because it's a lithium stone, and so it gives off an energy of calm and relaxation, and it's beautiful. Love it. so that'll be near my bed. Right now it's just sitting next to my laptop, so when I'm working I can just see it sitting right there. And let's see. Oh, I saw these and I just fell in love. They're so sweet. 2 little dragons, handmade out of pewter. Hold on here. How can I show you? Like this. That's upside down. There we go. It's a beautiful tail. This is, I call this one the female. She has a very long curly tail. And there's her mouth over here. And she's got her hands up to her mouth. And I think she's saying, "Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness." Because the little boy dragon has a gift for her. Turn it this way. Where is it? Right there, see? He's holding a little crystal that he's going to give to his girlfriend. There. Isn't that cute? He has a shorter tail. It's bigger. It's wider. Right there. I love all the little detail. And he's got a wide nose for blowing his fire. But he's a nice one. So, it goes like this. Hello, my dear. I have a crystal for you. Oh, dear. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much. So cute. And they were only $1. She had a huge table with lots of different pieces, and they were really big, that she made. Very intricate and beautiful. But these 2 little dragons caught my attention, and I thought they belonged together, so that was my big expensive trip. But then we came across another table, and what drew me was that I could hear some music playing, and it was Jerry Garcia on the Grateful Dead. And I said, "Oh, guys, wait, this is my table. I gotta go say hi." So I walked over there, and they had nice crystals. They had a lot of clear quartz and some other things, mostly crystals, fluoride and tourmaline and things like that. Nothing that was new to me or that I didn't have, so that's my rule, is I can't buy more of things that I already have. So with that in mind, I just did a little browsing, and 2 of the guys that were working the booth came by to say hello to Charlie, and they asked me, "What's his name?" I said, "Charlie," and they said, "Oh, Cosmic Charlie." And I laughed because that's kind of my nickname for him. If anybody knows Grateful Dead, they know about that song, Cosmic Charlie. And then, "Cosmic Charlie, how do you do? Trucking in style up the avenue." And so I said, "Yeah, that's it. It's Cosmic Charlie." So they started calling him Cosmo. Like, "Hey, Cosmo, what a cool dude." And they were loving on him, and they were quite characters with the tie-dye and the huge long head of hair with all the dreadlocks, and their booth was called Big Hair, the Big Hair Guys. So I hung around with them for a little while, and they brought out a big bowl of water for Charlie, and we chit-chatted. And then they said they saw a girl come to the booth that had some very colorful, beautiful pants, drawstring cotton pants, the kind I like to wear, sort of the MC Hammer baggy pants, or harem pants, I guess. And he said, "Oh, that reminds me, I gotta bring out our women's clothes." I said, "What have you got? Let me see. Come on, bring it out." So, in the end, I ended up getting two things, which I'll show you. They're just beautiful, really my style. So, the first that I saw was a dress. What I like is that the dress was made in Thailand. Made in Thailand. And it's all cotton. And it is very colorful. It has a scoop neck. A little scoop neck right there. And it's sleeveless. And it's stretchy. And on the bottom, on both sides, it has, what do they call it? Handkerchief? Hem? No. Where it's much lower, longer on the sides than in the middle, on the front and the back. So it kind of swings and drapes. And I love these colors. And to top it all off, besides being comfy and stretchy, it has pockets. Look at that. And it has elastic around the top, and they're pretty deep. I can put my whole arm in there. Oh, no, all the way up to my wrist for sure. Nice big pockets, which is always very handy in a swingy little dress like that. Yeah. You get to put some training treats in there for Charlie. What do you think? Nice colors, eh? Yeah, blue, fuchsia, and gold. A little bit of gold down in there. And red. I love it. It's so comfy. And it's long enough that I can wear it on a windy day pretty securely, but it'll also go nicely over some tights that I have to. Yep, I still love the 70s clothes. Doesn't matter if I'm almost 70 myself. I still like the colors and the comfort. And I like that this is from Thailand. Very well made. And the other item I got was a pair of pants. Beautiful patchwork cotton pants. Nice and comfy with lots of interesting colors and patterns. And this design was made in Nepal. So, where's the tag? I think you can see the tag. Maybe. I'm not sure if you can read it upside down. Yeah, right there. Made in Nepal. 100% cotton. With a drawstring. I like how they always put these little tabs on the end of the drawstrings of matching material. A nice wide band at the waist. Nice and stretchy. I just love them. Look at that. And there's one pocket on the back. Oh no, there's actually a pocket on the side too. I didn't see that. Well, that's handy. And do we have one on this side? Yes. Oh my goodness, this is great. Two side pockets and one on the back. Smaller one. Just love all the colors. There's a moon and a mushroom. have this symbol, which we see a lot in Nepal. Beautiful eyes. And then stripes. And the sewing is very nice, very tight. There's a flower here. And it'll go with any color top. Yeah. They had a lot of other things, skirts and tops and little cover-ups and things that were very beautiful, but not my type. I got my fancy pants and my swingy dress, so I can wear my swingy dress and I can twirl and it'll go whew, 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 out the sides. Because you're never too old to twirl in a dress, right? Okay, now for the fun part, for Charlie's stuff. Well, he's such a good boy. But he goes through his toys like you wouldn't believe. I'll be showing you some of his other toys, but whenever I go by the feed store down the street, I usually stop in and get a few new things. And I don't care if he destroys them. So this is a Kong toy. They're very well made. They claim to be practically indestructible, but they clearly haven't met Charlie. So he will probably destroy this quickly. But I wanted to show it to you while it was clean, dry, and in one piece. Little starry star. Of course, it has a squeaky in there. And some stuffing that I'm sure he'll be pulling out. But the good thing is he doesn't eat the stuffing. He spits it out. I find it everywhere. Kong, 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 kong. Seems very durable. We'll see. And then I got another one of these that he absolutely adores. I have about 5 of them, maybe more. It's called a fun skin. Fun skin. They have all different types of animals. And it's a 2-in-1 fun skin dog toy that you can open up the little secret compartment at the bottom with Velcro, and you stick a little plastic water bottle in there so they can have the crinkle factor. Well, I don't have those little water bottles, but my neighbor has some, so I'll ask you to save me 1 or 2. And this one, look how cute. This one's a little bunny. I've got squirrels and a panda bear and a duck and oh my gosh, I got so many different ones, but he just loves them. This one has a squeaky in the head and a long body. Soft, 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 soft body. So soft. Soft like Charlie. Almost the same color too. And there's no stuffing, just in the head. Maybe there's a little bit in the head. But these have no stuffing in them. And a little tail. With another squeaky. And then the little legs. Here's the belly, belly, belly. I have to cut the tag off because that's the first thing he chews off. I think it's the most fun ever to chew these off. And then down here is where the Velcro secret Velcro compartment is. And then you put the bottle down in there. So then it becomes a crinkly, crinkly, fun thing to chew on. He likes it plain too, but better when I have the bottle in there. So he currently has 2 or 3 that he's been playing with. I'm keeping this one hidden until he destroys the others completely. Yeah, so cute, isn't it? So soft. I feel bad having it attached by the neck. Poor little thing looks uncomfortable. So I'll take this part off. Yes, he's very spoiled, but I'll tell you what, he needs to chew, 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 because he is still a baby. So that was it for the gem show. And the other things are more or less, you know, stuff to keep him groomed and soft and shiny. I have this mitt. I've had this for a while. It has a little like handle inside so you can keep your hand in there and kind of grip onto the little strap. So on one side it has this paw print. And it's made out of rubber, little nubbly nubbles. Little grippy nubbles. And on the other side is more like a velvety material. When you brush in one direction, it pulls off the loose hairs. The other way is slick. So this way is soft. This way it grabs. And flip it over. And use the little rubber teeth. It's nice to just give massages to the animals. And the cats and the dogs both love this. And the last is the grooming brush. This one's too big for the cats, and it's actually a little too big for my little dog. He doesn't care for it. He's very short-haired, and he doesn't really need that. I just wipe him down with a wet towel. But this was for my Labrador that I had before that passed. And I put it away, never thinking I was going to get another big dog. Big Charlie. So this is a good design. It's, when it's closed, it's just smooth on this side. And then on the back, push this button and it locks. And then you have the teeth are out. And they're thin metal. And they're kind of curved a little bit so that it can pull the hair out. He really loves it. And then as you brush, 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 and the surface gets full of hair, then you just push that button and it retracts. It retracts. It really does. It retracts. There we go. It retracts the bristles, and you just pull off the big blob of hair. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And then you push the button and lock the bristles out again. And he's got pretty thick fur, so he likes it. I bet the horses would like it too. To make another horse grooming video soon. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and then in 2 more days another storm's coming. It's supposed to bring the snow levels back down, so we'll see. Maybe I can make a rainy day on the porch video again. Finally. It just never rains at the right time, and it hardly ever rains, so. And then maybe we'll get some snow. We'll have a snow day. Charlie loves the snow. Oh my gosh. And I'm sure he had never seen it before, this last snow that we had. Because at the time he was only 9 months old. But he loves the cold, and he loves the snow. Well, that's it, my dear. It was a fun weekend. Little Riley, being that he's blind, doesn't really care much about going in the car anymore. So I made sure and played with him in the morning before we left, and he just stayed in the house. He takes a lot of naps, hangs out with the cats. And Charlie got to be a big boy, go for a ride, go see lots of people and lots of dogs. And I made a lot of friends because he's adorable. Everybody wants to pet him. And all the other dogs seem to like him. There's no growling or barking or any aggression. I was very pleased. And there we go. Ta-da! Today I have to drive into the city. Switch my days around because the storms are coming. I don't want to leave later in the week. So I better get going. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll do a little grooming. Okie dokie. Toodaloo.